a lot of people want to be popular. So when you're popular, you can access a bigger audience and you have more power basically. And whatever you do, well, people seems to take it because they think that you are the expert. But if you experience low number and you keep on posting video to build this audience with interesting content demonstrating your experience, but you do not seem to gain anybody interested, it's not because what you say is not conducive to people. It's because it just takes time to build a new audience. And consistency do pay. If you remain consistent with what you say and keep on providing the same thing, people gonna associate you to what you say. This is the effect that's produced because consistency always pays off. But many people are not consistent because they are not patient enough to wait for the result to arrive. Because it could take 5 years or 10 years or even 2 years for, or even 5 minutes even, for people to say, wow, this is you, you're so good, and follow you. You understand? And also any development you do or any innovations that you bring, either a product innovated or a intangible innovation, like AMAP cell method, for example, which is new in a market but solve a problem in the market. It solves the cell problem. It will take time for people to have it on their wall, to see the value it brings for their cell, to see the value to have it, and they will have an increase in customer acquisition, their business margin will increase, and they achieve operational efficiency in one go. Next minute, they see their business, they were struggling, and with a focus on having AMAP cell method on their wall, next minute, after a year or two of keep on looking at the same thing in front of you, you are bound, and it's been proven, you are bound to achieve better results. Studies have shown this over the year. The people, for example, who didn't have, let me take a study of a book. The people who didn't read for a period of a month or two versus the people who read a book for a month or two are shown that the people who didn't read had limited knowledge. And what they were saying, maybe the knowledge that they heard from somebody else, but didn't process it or understand it. But people who read the information, read books, they enriched their memory, and more they read, they understood what the book said and were able to explain it in a way that people understand. So what does that tell you? That if somebody give you, for example, article to read or book to read or podcast to listen or any media to use in terms of your learning, after a while, you are bound, if you keep on trying, to succeed, and very fast. And at any age, this could happen. Learning is not bound to age. No. It is bound to attention. If you pay attention to the world around you, if you pay attention to the material people give you to use, if you pay attention to your environment, all this is learning. And learning is power, because there's no age limit to learn. No, learning is for life. If you stop learning, you're basically dead. But people don't know everything in this life. We do tend to develop a specialism. And to be honest, if you're good at something and you realize that, wow, I can do this better than the next person, you should carry on doing it. You may find a solution and innovate your industry with this. And it's always very simple, because if you try and want to innovate something and say to yourself, "Oh, I want to be doing that. I want to be the first in doing that," you will find it difficult, because you will find it stressful, because you will stress your body and say, "Oh yes, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that," and maybe you won't achieve it, because you will put your body in a stressful position, and stress limit belief, and stress stop progress. Really, when you want to do something, you need to be relaxed. And facilitating help for others is always beneficial for you at the end of the day. Because I used to work in team before Trisha had a business, started my business. I used to be part of team, and I used to be a manager myself and a service manager. So I was among people and I was helping others all the time. I remember helping my team with their work when they asked me. Helping others all the time when I was a support officer. I enjoyed it actually, because when you do a job, if you don't like doing it, you're not performing it good. Whatever you do, if you don't like the job, you will perform it halfway, and people will feel it too. But when you love what you do, there's a big difference. The difference is really slight, It's really slight. But everything begins to open, and you tend to see the person in front of you. When you don't like what you do and you don't see the person in front of you, no, you don't. You just do what you are told to do, and that is it. This is mostly how the world works. But the point is, when you see people in front of you, when you're able to help them, and that makes the little difference needed in order to view a person and able to say, "Oh, this is what that person needs. So here you go, boom. If I've got the solution, I can help them." Well, at Girlfridayz, that's how we are with all our customers. We diagnose your problem and find a solution. And if we don't have the solution, well, we refer you to a person or to a supplier that we know can help you. That's how business is done too. Because we observe at Girlfridayz, observation is key. Yeah, we need to look at the world around us and see if we can improve anything around us. And it doesn't have to be the whole world. It can be even in your own household. You can look and say, oh, maybe I need this in my house, or maybe I need that in my house. Or you can be outside in the street and look at the building and look at everything and say, oh, maybe this can need an update and this need an update. Yeah, you need to disrupt the system in order to innovate. Be the disrupting person in the market, in your industry. We did it at Girlfridayz over 8 years. Then after we look if we achieve anything, and we realize that it took 53 years for the marketing industry to have been updated. So we approach the sale and improve on system which were there already. It was easy for us because Trisha never thinks that anything is hard since I'm little. But also it's an approach. Because you see mathematics, people sell it to you like this. Mathematics is very hard. Number is hard. Since you're a child, they tell you this because they told me that too. Mathematics is hard, but it's not impossible. This is how people put it. Mathematics is hard, but it's not impossible. If you get it, you're fucking genius. But the point is, if they tell you the math like this, mathematics is easy. There is nothing difficult to numbers. You just need to learn the formula and understand the formula. It is not hard if you apply your brain to it and you see that it will be easy. But from the time people tell you it's hard to do, it's hard, mathematics is hard, not many people are good in math, they rob your effort. You go in an application and say to yourself, oh my Lord, this is so hard. And after you like this, yeah, I succeed. When you succeeded. But the same thing can happen when you think everything is easy. Because now, if you think everything is easy, your brain is open. Is open to anything. But from the time people put hard on you, boom. That is, close your mind and you start thinking everything you approach, you go, oh, that's hard. And that's the only thing you got in your brain. So the effort will be 10 times worse. But if you approach like us, since I'm a kid, it's easy. Because my way of thinking is like this. You need to reframe how you see things. Reframe it. Twist it on his head. Yeah? Whatever you approach, why don't you say like this? Even if you knew at cooking. Yeah? You say it's easy. It's easy to cook. So you're more likely to pick up a book, look at the recipe and say, oh, that's not hard. I need this, I need that. In fact, mix this ingredient and this ingredient and do this and do that. I learn. You can even create a new dish. You get me? But if I tell you that cooking is hard, you can't do it. The technique is too hard for you to do. It's complex. Well, you approach the task as cooking is hard, it's complex. Do you understand? You have to rephrase how you see the thing. For example, you're at uni and you're learning a subject. Your teacher teaches you something. You said to yourself, that's easy. Even though there is a little difficulty inside it. Try to understand what I'm saying, yeah? That there is a difficulty inside it. Yeah? You're more likely to learn. Your brain is open to learning there. And that difficulty, you find it easy because you more understand it. But if I go to you, now I'm your professor, and I say, well, this theory is very hard and very complex to understand. Your approach to learning will be, okay, I sit there, listen, oh, I don't get it, I fucking don't get it. And your professor will be, why don't you get it? Reinforcing the behavior too, that you don't get it. Why don't you get it? Reinforcing the behavior. Maybe this is not for you. Reinforcing the behavior. More likely to drop out. Oh yes, to drop out. But if I'm your professor and I tell you like this, I devise a map cell method, but it's very easy for you to learn. There is nothing to it. Even though it's complex, but it's straightforward. The complexity comes because it's got arrow linking the 8 blueprint. That's all. That's what makes it complex. But if I tell you it's very easy to learn, you are more likely to have it on your wall because for true, it is very easy to learn. So now, when you approach the method and you looking at it, your brain is open. You see, oh, there's an audience there. And you understand it. You understand that is linked to your multi-channel. Then that is linked to your time matrix. If you read what it says, you can see that is easy. Oh, what Trisha said is fine. There's nothing to it. And you begin to be the master on your own, that you know how to use it. That's my rule of engagement. And before you know it, you have a bigger audience because you approached it with ease. Because the owner told you it's easy to use. Because it is jam simple. So there's nothing to it. Then the rest of the component is the same. You will get it, and suddenly your business has more sales because you are open to learn about it. And you are more likely to use it. But whatever big people, when they use professor, you name it, and president, and whatever, they like to limit access to people, so they put that is hard. It is hard to do. It's hard, and throw that word about. Of course, if you say it's hard, what did I do in my brain? I put so much bloody barrier that I may decide not to do anything. I can't be bothered doing it because frankly, they told me it's fucking hard. It's going to take ages, it's going to take 5 years before you get it, or it's going to take 10 years before you get it. Already, all that in my brain, and that's it. I said, no, all my time, 10 years, do you realize 10 years to do something? No! And that's how they sell you things. To keep you there. Because just in case you just sew and go higher, they don't have enough money because the studio has to stay there. You get me? To make the money churn. But what people don't realize is it's not by putting hard or 99% people can't do it or whatever. Nah. Tell people it's simple and they will be there with you because they're more likely to learn. Tell people it's basic. I know people like complexity because you say to yourself, oh yes, I achieved this one. I still code in JavaScript. Why? Because I find it easy. But when I went into JavaScript, nobody said to me it was hard or terrible. They said to me, JavaScript, we're learning JavaScript, and that's what we're doing. And the code went in. And I'm a certain age, and I still code. Do you see? That's because nobody ever said to me that fucking hard. No, there's a way to sell things. This is why there's many people that don't like mathematics. Because the teacher is constantly telling you this is hard. Mathematics is hard to get. It's very complex. But if they tell you like this, it's easy to get. It's an application and you have to take your time, look at the number, calculate them, use the formula this way and that way. You will see that you have more people succeeding and less people dropping out. Because they will like the method of teaching. This is it. It's the way you approach things in this life. It's how you phrase things. If you put the positive, then the negative, then the positive, and the negative, you get the maximum result out of people. And you find genuine people too. Oh yes, you do. You suddenly find their personality, how the person tries, how the person do things. And you begin to help them with what you find. Because we are not all the same. There is about 5 different personality types. 7 different behaviors that a human being can have. So you see, there's a way to treat people. We are not all the same. But the problem with school is they cannot just take one person and say, oh, I'm going to help that one because that one is like this, and that one because it's like this. So it's standardized and everybody is in the same pot. That's a system. It does work. You may have one who stood out and everybody remains the same. And they will say that's society for you. But no, if you're a teacher, you can decide you got 30 kids and you tell the kids this is easy, what we're going to learn from the young, such as reading, for example. And here you go. And you can find many gems about people this way. So, same thing for my upsell method. Yeah, people say to me, oh, 5 minutes to do the upsell method. Yeah, it took me fucking 5 minutes. Yes. It's because I saw it, I meditate, and I visualize. You know why I meditate? Meditation is so fantastic, you can't beat it. You cannot beat it. Breathing like this. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. It relaxes everything in your body. Every single part of your body. No matter how old you are. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. You relax and you approach every single task you do at ease. And it hasn't got anything to do with your age. All that are saying from people who put statistic on your head and put you in a box. And they go in with those things and affecting people this way. They do it from young, from you little. Yeah, we all been through it. All of us. So, if you relax too, and it's not about to be on my own too, because some people might think that I outdated the whole marketing industry on my own because I was on my own inside my home office trying to build my business and got a little obsession over Simon Sinek, which I thought that it was lazy to take the Y out of the 5 to the only 1H. Yeah, well, I did. I thought that. That's my thought. Let me get a tissue. Yeah. Let me get a tissue. I did. So you see, I'm trying to tell you that if you approach things or anything you want to do with an attitude that it's easy, there's nothing to it. Even if it's fucking difficult, your brain will open to see what's what, basically. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's how you approach the task, basically. Same thing for meditation. Meditation is an ancient practice that people have done throughout their day. It's part of our way of life, just like food we eat. Yeah? Just like anything we do as human. We do have this ability to think. It's our imagination. Everybody has it. It's our imagination. And everybody has idea who roll inside their head. Yes. Every one of us. I'm not the only one. Every single one of us have ideas. I prefer to meditate. Meditation is not for everybody, but everybody can try. Meditation relies on patience too. I've been doing meditation since I'm a knee-high child. Since they left me in a bath on my own, basically. Yeah. I've meditated. I remember when my mom told me, Trisha, don't sleep in a bath because you can drown. My sister told me this too. It was a constant. Why are you so long in that bathroom? Other people need to go. I was meditating and fell asleep in the water too, which is highly dangerous apparently, but I never, you see, It's because Trisha did it because she never thought it was dangerous. If I listened to my mom, I would have fucking drowned in there. Do you get me? But my thought said, this is not dangerous. I can sleep in that water. And I've been doing it forever. Even when I moved to England, even my partner used to say, what the fuck are you doing in that bath? You sleeping in the water, Trisha. I say, yeah, I did. I love the water. Sleep in it. You're gonna drown. Who's drowned? Who's drowned? No, I never drowned. Because why? Because I see that the water always been my friend. It's relaxed me. And why would that kill me? Simple. Is how you think. Basically, what's stopping you to do anything in this life is fear. Fear. Fear holding people down. Doubt holding people down. Comparison holding people down. If you compare yourself to the next one and go, oh, I can't believe they did this. I wish it could be me, man. Why not me? That doesn't make you progress anything. You remain on the fence. Because, as I said, you have to look at how you approach things. We need to admire people who did great things. And if we can take them, you take them. If you see a flaw in a design, for example, well, go for it. Improve it. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Anybody can do that. But if you decide that, wow, this person is 10 times better than me, this person is this person is that, do you know you warp your progress? You will remain with this person is bigger than me. This person is better than me. Oh, I wish I want to be like them. Oh, no. First of all, you don't say you wish you want to be like them. If you want to be exactly like the same that person, you say, I can be like them and I can beat them. That is an other way of thinking. It's no longer a wish. Now it's a desire. You desire to be like them and you desire to be them. Now you put a goal for you to see if you, boom, can topple everyone or be next to them. That will be good. Do you see my point? But if you wish, you can be wishing for days. It's a wish. It's not a want. It's not a desire. You need to have a strong desire inside you there. Fire in your belly, basically. And boom! You'll be amazed what you can do. It's amazing when one believes in themselves. Oh yeah, the first thing you need to do is to believe in you. And there's that little thing that everybody got, but not everybody loves themselves, and that is wrong. Because if you constantly harm your body, and I know what I mean when I say harm it, I'm not physically like cutting or anything like this. No. But if you decide to criticize you every 5 minutes, you will not succeed at anything. You have to love you. And it's not difficult to love you. You look at you in a mirror and you say simply like this, I love me. I look good today. Oh, maybe I can put this on me. Oh, I need to do my hair. Mm-hmm. Oh, I look fantastic. That's it. You love you. So you care for you. You love you. You care for you. Simple. And that makes a difference in your life, how you approach others too. Because now you begin to walk with confidence. And people notice it too. Next minute your audience increase. Oh yes. Because they want some of that. Like they say, I want some of that. And you be like, some of what? What do you want? But you ooze confidence. You get me? And you saw little signal out there. Boom, 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 boom. And you attract people. So, regarding meditation, it's things to do. It has been done for donkey years. Book has been written about meditation and all type of thing. I like reading. I've got my book of health there. When I was a kid, maybe I wanted to be a doctor. But that didn't stay. It didn't. Because in life, we do try what we are best. So I end up working in health and social care instead of being a doctor. Different job, but it's still helping people. Yeah, still is. Now I do Girl Friday and it's still helping people, but another way is businesses, but those are people too. Yeah, but that's what I wanted to do when I was a kid. You see, sometimes we have dreams as a kid of doing something and we see it, but our road is totally different. The journey is different. It is different. And sometimes, if we want to achieve something, we put ourselves in danger through risk, positive risk, so we can achieve an aim and make us a bit stronger in our resolve. Yeah. Stronger in our resolve. Because now, if you start thinking that things, anything you do, any task you do, is you start with it with the word easy. Yeah, it is easy. You tend to do every task, every new task. Your brain approaches it in a different way. Definitely. It does approach it in a different way. And you begin to realize, oh shit, I can do this. So you carry on. You work on your strengths, but don't forget your weaknesses because you need to work on them because you never know when you need them. You see? That's what you need to do. Basically, is to reframe. Reframing is important. How you approach things. So if you find yourself saying, what I'm about to do is very hard, but I will try my best, you put yourself 10 blocks far away, behind, and you need to climb that little mountain that you put for yourself. You understand? But if you see the mountain and it's like this, and you look at it and you say, whoa, I can't climb that. I can. And you say to yourself, it's easy, but there is difficulty. You see, you need to acknowledge that difficulty. You can't go easy, easy, easy and fall off the mountain. You need to say it's easy because you know you can climb that mountain. Then you begin to see, because you acknowledge that it can be difficult or treacherous. So you begin to find strategy looking at that mountain in a way that tell you need to put your feet on that rock and that rock. You begin to strategize basically on that rock and on that rock and on that rock. Next minute you're on the top of the Mount Everest. But if you approach it as it's a difficult task and I'm scared, I'm harnessed and everything, your feet gonna slide down. You will slide down every time and you begin to dangle like this. And you think that you were not scared, so, and you say incident can happen. But no, you were scared and fear is inside you, is very slight. Many people walk and you don't know, but they are scared. Yeah. And many people walk at ease. It doesn't mean that they're fearless. No. Because no one is devoid of emotion, unless if you have a serious mental health imbalancement and you are devoid of emotion. I work with people, and I work with psychiatrists and professionals, and I listen to what they were saying, and I learn myself by also looking at people and supporting people holistically. You see, when you support people holistically too, trust me, what did I find? No judgment of anybody. What did I find? People blossom, man. Everybody does blossom. Because I have that thing inside me. I don't judge anyone. It's not because I'm Mrs. Perfect, because nobody is perfect. God knows I've got fault. Yeah? God knows I'm faulty. Sometimes I can say to myself I'm defective. Yeah? But that's a joke. I don't think I am a computer or anything like this. Yeah? But the point is, if you start judging people and think you're superior, you don't see people. You don't see people. And you don't see who can help you when you're in your lowest need. Yeah? So be mindful towards it. You see, Trisha, I have updated the whole marketing industry since 1973. Yeah, it took 53 years to see any improvement in the marketing industry. Through meditation, because as I say, I meditate since I'm a child. We all can have idea in our head, all of us. Otherwise, if we didn't have idea, we wouldn't be living in a world that we are living now. No. We'd still be in dark ages. So we all have ideas. Now we need to implement those ideas. You need to devise a plan for those ideas. You need to put it in a plan, then execute it. And find the people who can execute it for you too. And if you open to learning and open to listen to others, well, they will help you with whatever you have to achieve. Now, what I'm saying there, everybody knows, so they got that attitude, yeah, I know, I don't need to learn it again. Yeah, I know. But in practice, how many people put that, what I'm saying there? 80, no, in practice, that would be maybe 20% of people believe actually in what I'm saying. Because there's only 20% of everything out of 80% of what we do. So, I'm so pleased with myself. took me long to realize that, boom, the whole marketing industry was updated. Now the realization set. It's set. So I realized that I made my legacy, and when I conk, boom, Trisha got left something for the world to use. That's a feel good, trust me, it is. But it wasn't something that I sought out to do. Never. It's something that I've noticed. But why do I notice things? Why do I observe things? It's because since I'm a kid, I observe the world around me. That's how I help the people in France, my friend. And that's how I help the people at work, my colleague. That's how I help whoever I help. Because you need to notice things. You need to pay attention. You need to speak to people. Even if you're shy, you need to come out of yourself and speak to people. Nobody's going to harm you. Because everybody wants the conversation. We are like this, human being. We are. The people who don't want to converse with you are people, they think that they above you. And that's the problem when they like this. You know, head of state, they say, oh yes, you have to be like this because you can't talk to anybody. And after they think that they can do everything to everyone. We see it all the time with our leader. They all fucked up, really. Power gone to their head. And they think they're so powerful. But remove that power and you need to invest in people in this life. That's what you need to do. But before you invest in anyone, you need to invest in you. Because when you invest in you, and I'm not only talking about your clothes and anything, yeah, you invest in you. You love you reasonably. You're not a narcissist. No, because that's extreme, the extreme. No. You love you reasonably. And when you love you reasonably, miracle happen. You begin to care for yourself. You begin to approach task. Like I said, instead of thinking it's hard, you say it's easy. I can do this. From the time you put your head that you can do this, the difficulty is smoother. But most people approach task. I don't think I can do this. That's what they say. I don't think I can do this. And you already put in your mind, really, I can't do it. But you style it in a phrase like, I don't think I can. Plus you reinforce it with a, I don't think I can. So now you approach the cooking. Let's say it's cooking, yeah? You look at the pan, you look at the beef, and you want to be doing a beef Wellington, and you say, well, I don't think I can do this, I need the expert. That's it. You go and find somebody who can do a beef Wellington for you. That's it. You already said you don't think you can do it. So now, if you want to do a beef Wellington, you just go like this. I think I can do a beef Wellington. So you begin to look for a cooking book where you got the beef Wellington, and because you said you can do this, you can. So now you read what that say, you go and get the ingredient at the shop, you do the preparation of the beef, you read exactly and you do exactly what that say. Yeah, you put it in your oven. Next minute, that beef is good. What did you do? You open your mind to learning how to do it. There's a slight difference. It's very slight, but that difference is there. It's how you approach things. And this is how a map cell method has been done through meditation. And meditation for years, and visualization. So when you meditate and visualize, you have different type of meditation. You have to do first the breathe in meditation like this, and the continue meditation, where you put a number inside your head and you constantly looking at it, thinking about it, you visualize it. After that, it becomes real. You visualize it. Of course, don't expect result now, because if you put your mind that you want result now, the result not gonna come. You have to practice it. To be honest, I've been meditating since I'm a child, and it's in my 40s, late 40s, that I did my first ceremony, you see? So, and I say like this, fuck, is in my late 40s that I've got all my glories? And the floodgate happened. See? I wasn't stressed about it. I never even know that I was going to do anything. But I always had in my head that when I was a kid, I always had in my head that my name will be there when I die for some reason. Because I've done something so wonderful that the people love it. And that, I was probably 4 years old, if I remember well. When I saw that. That's what I wanted to do. It wasn't a dream, it was a thought that I had, and it probably stays there in my head and come out of me and manifest itself at 49 years old. Through meditation. You see, at any age, anybody prosper. At 17, I was playing for France, badminton. Because you see, I always had the right attitude and the right approach to things. And when you have the right approach to things, people notice. Yeah, I was playing for France and I lost. That was in 1987. Yeah. So you see, when you believe in you too, you do tend to achieve. Or when you decide that you can do this is it. You do it. And you impress your own self with the type of development that you can do too. Yes. After that, you can be, wow, I did it. So you go like this, and after that, sit. Acknowledge what you did, and move on. You go on the next things. So if you feel that what we say it's helpful to you, and you feel that at Girl Friday, we can grow your business if you start your business online, because we specialize online. If you have a brick and mortar, we do your business plan, marketing plan, contingency plan. We do your planning, because preparation is the key to elevation, and it really is. So we do your plan. Then after, we put you online because we specialize with online application. So we do your website, your SEO, because website and SEO go together. And we don't leave you behind when we finish building your website. We do the maintenance of your website. So you get the full package basically. That's what we do at Girl Friday. Then we do your business admin too. And we also do your social media, digital marketing campaign. So basically your omni-channel campaign and your touch point. Your official on your official platform too. And we also do your I said digital campaign, business support. If you prefer reading, we have a variety of business articles that you can read. We have 3 years of podcasting with guest interview. You can listen. So we have various media, heuristic media that you can use. Of course, all this didn't happen in one go. Before people think that I did it so fast, now it took 10 years to do. And now we have a supermarket style business. Why? Because we had a plan. We did our flow chart first. At the start of my business, I did my flow chart. What I wanted to achieve. Planning is ever so important. Put that in your head, people. Whatever you need to do is plan first. Write it down and execute every single action that you put there. Strategies, tactic, action. And you will see the plan develop. At Girl Friday, we had our flow chart. And our flow chart is still on our wall with all the service that we say we do for people. Then it becomes a road behind. The Girl Friday customer journey, service buying customer journey. The flow chart becomes that design at the back. You see how powerful having something on your wall is? That's why when I say AMAPSEL method is for wall display, I know the power of having your information on your wall. On our wall, in our office, we've got 3 mantras that we are looking at them daily. I know by heart what that says. But that's helped me keep my positivity about me. Especially when they throw out COVID out there. And my business need to be staying there. We needed powerful reminders that, hey, shit happened. And that was on my wall. Same thing for my SEO is on my wall. So I know when I say AMAPSEL method is for wall display, it is for wall display because you will achieve better sale with this method. It was never written, neither. Nobody ever did it. But it's never near there and there. Improvement happened. Now we have the air fryer, so development happened, isn't it? But with that method, you can sell your air fryer, you can sell your cup, you can sell your anything, you can sell your pen, you can sell your phone, you can sell your tablet, you can sell Sheila's hair. But Sheila, she's so big. Sheila, this is a customer Peter who gave me. He was so appreciated of the admins that I done for him. At Christmas time, he brought me a present. He said, here. I said, we don't accept present, Peter. He said, no. This is your Christmas present, Trisha. And he gave me Sheila. This plant. See, when you do good for people, they appreciate you. This is how life is. So I don't know what else to say to you. But you need to gain confidence in whatever you do, and you will be amazed of what you can achieve. Bye for now. Trisha. Girl Friday. Oh, by the way, if you need any business and marketing services or you're a startup business, you can jump on Girl Friday and see our website for detail. It is girlfridayz.com. If you feel that we can help you, and if you see the value of using us, and you meet our condition, you're welcome to use Girl Friday. Trisha.